Hello and welcome back, and thank you for joining us on another French road trip. In this series we're exploring northern Brittany from Saint-Malo over to Roscoff, some inland and some like here on the coast. So please grab a cup of tea or a glass of Breton cider and come with us and enjoy the views. Hi, I'm Nige.
I'm Adele, and this is Archie.
Welcome to our Benivan Adventures. Hello, we left you last time looking for somewhere to have a spot of lunch, and we found this little park up overlooking the estuary. Our plans for this afternoon, after having lunch, is to explore this old castle, the Chateau de Guildo. But first lunch, pâté, cornichons, salad and some lovely French baguette. Back on the road to find the Chateau de Guildo. Changed an awful lot since we came last time, although that was about 20 years ago. We've now got a dedicated car park, and they're putting in a path so you can walk straight down to the old castle. Sorry for the wind noise, it really was a very windy day. Between 1590 and 1598, during the French Wars of Religion, the castle was besieged several times. After these battles, the castle was damaged so much that it was gradually abandoned and left to fall into ruin. The castle has been restored over the last 20 to 25 years. And is now opened every day and is free to enter. The castle was at its peak in the late 15th century under the ownership of Francois de Dinan, a great Breton figure, and his wife Gilles de Bretagne. She transformed the site into an elegant residence with a large great hall, staircase turrets, a forge and stables, and all mobbed columns. From the top of the great tower, we had splendid views across the bay. Inside one of the great towers are some information boards in French and English, which tells you the full history of this wonderful castle. This artist's model of the castle shows how magnificent it must have been in its time. What a great afternoon we had exploring the Chateau de Guildo. Time's pressing on now, and we need to find somewhere for a park-up. And we believe you can park on a headland at St Castor Guildo. Well, this sign looks promising. Well, this should do nicely for the night. Now that's what you call a park up with a view. Whilst Adele is preparing supper, I'm going to take Archie for a walk, and the GR34 coastal path is signposted. We're going towards the Plage de Penguin. I think that's how it's pronounced. Go on, Archie. Go on. I think it's a bit unusual to see bluebells right on the coastal path. Bought myself a new hat today. The other one was getting a little bit tatty, so I found this one. Looks alright. Keep the sun off my head anyway. From the park up where we are tonight at St Cast, it's right next to the GR34, which is the, well, what I believe is the national coastal path around Brittany. So we thought we'd have a little stroll to see where we get to. Yeah, I can hear the sea. So I think we're going to see if we can get Archie a run on the beach. Don't know how far we've got to go. As I say, I'm not sure what the beach is. I'll try and put the name on the bottom of the screen. But this is absolutely wonderful. Again, I'm sorry about all the wind noise. It really is a windy day. I think it's about time we let Archie have a run off his lead, and I hope you don't mind. Be a bit indulgent and have a few minutes of Archie time. Well, that's enough excitement for one day. I think it's back to the van for a spot of supper. We've had a lovely tea of steak haché with mixed veg and potatoes and a bottle of wine. But now it's that important time of the evening. We're going to finish off with Othello, a creme de cassis, and a cup of coffee and some chocolate.
Well,
after all that.
wow. That was a good game, wasn't it? A draw. Wow. That's a good game, that was, wasn't it?
It was. And with that, we'll say
good night.
we had a great night's sleep at that park up at St Cast. I took Archie out for a walk this morning. But now we're on the road to Cap Fréhel. It's a bit of a grey day today, which is a bit of a shame, because we were hoping to get some great views of the cliffs. But hey-ho, the weather is what the weather is. We found there was very little parking for motorhomes and campervans, only 7 spaces outside the barriered car park. Car parking charges apply all year round, and for campervans and motorhomes it was €5 for 3 hours. There are 2 lighthouses protecting Cap Fréhel. The original one was built in the 17th century, and in the 1950s a more modern one was built, which is one of the most powerful lighthouses in France. You can climb the 145 steps to reach the gallery of the lighthouse. Fortunately today it was closed. The cliffs raise some 70 metres from the sea. It's a little bit nippy this morning.
It is. There's a few sailing yachts out there. Breathing the sea air.
The sea air, blustery. A little blustery this morning. As I mentioned before, the cliffs are some 70 metres high and are renowned for its seabird colonies. It was a little too misty to see today.
This then.
Well, that just about concludes our visit to Cap Fréhel. So please join us next time when we visit the wonderful village of Montcontour and we find a fabulous park up at Quintin. Hope you can join us next time. Bye for now. Hope you enjoyed our little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell for our next Benivan adventure. If you'd like to follow us on our travels, we're on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. And now you can read our van life diaries on our webpage. We'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you for supporting our little channel, and we hope to see you next time. Bye for now.